Yeah, I mean, I think even when our 0-2-2 start, though, we felt like we were playing really well. We had won, and it's a bottom line business, but we felt we were playing really well. You know, we are riding positive emotion. I think that takes you a long way. The kids are a great group of kids. They work really hard. They love the college. They love being a part of the team. They love each other. And so when you're winning, everything's a little bit easier to do. It's a little easier to work harder. It's a little easier to compete a little harder. But by and large, I think we've had pretty good consistency from our first day on the ice on October 15th to yesterday in practice. These kids have really worked hard, competed hard, challenged each other, play with a great deal of positive emotion, and winning begets winning, and sometimes losing begets losing. That's why you want to stop losing streaks and continue winning streaks. For us, we look at it a little more internally. If we're playing well, it really doesn't matter who the opponent is or where we're playing them or what the reputation is, because really when the puck drops tonight, it's 0-0. There's no half a goal advantage for anybody because they're in this league or playing with this ranking, or we are vice versa, or we're at home. You know, it's going to be a great game. They're a good team. They're really well coached. And I think the great thing about college hockey right now is across the country, men's and women's, Division I, Division III, it's all very similar. If you look at the standings, there might be a team a little bit out front ahead of everybody. There might be a team a little bit at the bottom. But everybody else is really, really close. And so I think for us, as it always is, we want to play to the best of our abilities, execute at our highest level, bring energy, bring some passion to play the game, a willingness to compete really hard, and we'll take our chances at the end of the night. Certainly when you win, whether it be against a ranked team or an unranked team, it does give you a little bit of feeling that people are confident. But I don't think Williams cares much that, you know, we won a game last weekend and they didn't. You know, they know the same as us. They've got 24 games in their regular season. We have 25. So it's, you know, it's game on. Precious few. You know, most of our seniors will play, you know, 100 to 108 games in a career. It seems like a lot when you look back, or it seems like a lot when you haven't played them yet. But in the midst of them, it's amazing how, you know, one game isn't that much more bigger than another one, especially during the regular season. They're all pretty important. I think focus is the thing that we talked about a lot. You know, you just take one step at a time, and it's awful cliche, but it seems to be true in every walk of life. So, and we want to keep playing well. We want to play to the best of our abilities. We want to play how we like to try to play. And if we're difficult to play against, if we're executing at a high level, again, then we'll take our chances. When we don't do one of those two things, then you're, as a coach, you're a little more anxious. But this team's given us as a staff no reason to be anxious that way. I mean, they've really worked hard day to day. They've trained hard off the ice. They've trained hard in the time leading up to the season. So I think we feel like every time they come down the rink, they're prepared, which helps relieve our anxiousness a little bit, and then hopefully we, you know, continue to, in being difficult to play against, pose problems for other teams, and when the other teams pose problems, find a way to solve them quickly.